So we have Hyper. Your new father.
My new father, my dad.
Yeah, versus KodyStri, the PK spam. So I make that joke because I'm not sure if you're familiar with Salt 1. He calls Fatality his dad because he was an up-and-coming Captain Falcon main. Also, I'm not sure if it's a joke or if it was for real, but they said he sent Fatality a Father's Day card.
I'm not doing that for Hyper.
I mean, you are like twice his age, so it might be a little bit strange.
I do get a lot of pointers and any advice I can from Hyper as a Roy main. Solid approach from Hyper right now. Really trying to mix it up with these back airs and forward airs.
Now, I feel like KodyStri needs to get out of that corner. I mean, that being said, I mean, that's just solid advice for anybody. Don't get stuck in the corner.
Really hard, really important to get away from those against Roy, especially because if you fall... Okay.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Okay, I like the counter. I thought about that, but I didn't know if it would work because it's a multi-hit move. But
oh, no, it does.
Yeah.
Especially off stage. It's very, very, very good.
Yeah. KodyStri bringing this back to even. He has stage control and Hyper off stage. From what I've heard, that's not where you want to be as Roy.
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Off stage is bad.
Mixing up, Hyper's mixing up a lot here to try to use some good options out of shield. He's got to be really careful against Lucas, especially off stage. But the same goes for Lucas.
Oh, wow.
Takes it with the up tilt.
This is loser's quarters. Are you guys in tournament? Are you guys in tournament? I mean, dude, we're doing losers top 8 right now. You guys can wait until after this. Yeah. 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 So, apparently we're going to have the grand finals of the redemption bracket, something we do in Georgia. If you go 0-2 in tournament, you have the option. They might have also extended it to 1-2s, I'm not 100% sure, but you can enter the redemption bracket and just keep playing. That way, when you lose out a bracket, you don't have anything else to do. So I'm really glad Georgia started doing that. A little bit more communication would be nice with us, so we can avoid stuff like that in the middle of a tournament match, but it's okay.
Anyways, getting back to it.
Oh my!
Solid.
Oh my!
Read. Very excellent read.
That hurt my soul. He killed him at 69% from across the stage.
I mean, did you see he was max rage, solid. Makes my boy proud.
Makes your boy proud.
My boy.
Roy's our boy.
Roy's our boy.
Roy's our boy. All right. So, did KodyStri change characters? I don't believe he did.
He
did. Yeah, he definitely did. All right.
Again, I don't know Ness, so I don't know how much more of an advantage or disadvantage he's at here. But
I believe Ness has a slightly better combo game. Yeah.
Hyper's just getting a little unsafe with how he's trying to act in the air. Very nice mobility, mixing up. Foxtrot speed is insane.
Now, this is very reminiscent of last game where KodyStri got put in the corner and just kind of got bopped for a little while. But he manages to escape it without too much damage.
I like a lot of fading in, fading out from Hyper. It's a solid option, especially because Roy struggles so much with approaching. It's just an excellent mix-up.
I mean, you say he struggles with approaching, but he's a sword character, so he has to constantly be approaching.
But you got to remember the sweet spot. Like,
true.
That's his. Like Marth doesn't struggle with approaching, but then again, his sweet spot's at the tip, whereas Roy's
is not.
So you have to use those mobility mix-ups to help you get in. You know. But that being said, Hyper definitely knows how to do this. He definitely knows how to Roy. Miss the sweet. I guarantee you that if that was a sweet spot, he would have taken that stock. Looks like he's going for the half nair to up tilt, most likely. Possibly forward tilt if he gets him on the edge, which would be a good. Okay, that's gonna take it.
Oh wow, what?
That was the stage. He didn't tech out of that.
Yeah, I feel like he had enough time to be able to up. Oh, good tech.
Okay.
Very soft tech though.
Very light feather.
Yeah. Just taps. Be like, all right, caress, stage, I got you, man. Caress, I got you. All right, but we're back to even. Yeah.
Pretty good place for Roy to be with, having no rage and having someone who's on low percent, getting these strings.
Yeah.
Especially with someone. Ness is a mid-weight, correct?
Now, I'm not 100% sure. I think he's more of a medium weight, but this is something we say a lot during your matches. Roy's a really good character until you get hit.
Very true. Very true. Hyper definitely was trying to keep the pressure on the edge. That forward smash is very scary. Okay. Anyways, Hyper fishing for the kill right now. You're definitely going to see him. Yeah, like that. He's definitely going to start going for those half nairs. Excellent kill. Right here, I get. Okay, never mind.
Okay. And a bowl back throw, not quite taking it. And the up B,
Nice.
pushing him back on the
He's
stage.
going to start going, like I said, he's going to start going, especially right here. If he gets him on the edge, half nair to forward tilt. Best kill option right there. That or just reading really well. Okay.
Now, that's something you'll see KodyStri do a lot, is up B while he's on the side of the stage. And KodyStri have a little bit mini pop-off. He's definitely feeling the pressure.
Okay. I mean, Hyper is he's a good player.
Yeah.
What I would say Hyper probably would need to do, just based on what I've seen there, definitely more in the way of tomahawk grabs, because
Yeah, like just crushing up the shield and a little bit more mix-ups.
Just a little more mix-ups on his approaches, because other than that, though, but I mean, that's going to stagger someone greatly. Roy's grab game is pretty serious.
Yeah.
Like his forward throw can lead into a lot. So all I'd say from Hyper is just really try to tomahawk grab more. He'd benefit greatly from it. Feel like you're about to see it? Okay. The strings on Roy can be pretty nasty. I mean, Ness has got him too. You know, Ness has got just as many strings, and he's a fast faller. So if he wants him, he can get him.
Now, I do want to point this out again. This is losers quarters, and all of top 8 is best of 5.
Okay.
So even if Hyper does win this game, KodyStri does have 2 more games to play with. And as we saw from the little mini pop-off that he had, he's definitely feeling a little bit frustrated with the match, but he has the momentum, not maybe in the game right now, but definitely in the set.
It was a very excellent up B. The frames of super armor only work on when you're actually grounded, not in the air. A lot of I guess inexperienced Roy mains would just would think that you always got that super armor when
this is a really scary place. Yeah. Oh wow, good back air.
That's where Roy can turn into a little bit of a sheik.
Yeah. Well, at the same time, if KodyStri could have got just the platform and landed, that would have been a dead Roy in a heartbeat. You do not want to play with somebody with a back throw that strong on that platform.
Yeah. You don't even want to do that on just the stage by itself, let alone the platform closer to the blast zone.
Like, he could honestly have killed him at like 40% if he manages to catch him down there again.
I like how he's avoiding those up Bs. I hope I didn't just put that.
All right. So, I feel like KodyStri is going more for the tail hits because the tail hits don't have that big knockback that sends them up. Yeah.
Just enough to interrupt the... Okay, here's where...
I actually believe the tail drags you in the direction of it, so if you can catch him with the tail, you can do silly things like that.
Yeah, it looked like he was going for an offstage counter, but...
Oh, that would have been phenomenal.
He just got it. He just went a little too late. Very nice.
Falling up air in a grab, I like it.
Good, solid mix-up. And especially coming it from the back, because if it hit the sweet spot, he would have definitely gone for something like a back air. Again, both characters here, very good approaches for the other character, you know?
Now,
they can capitalize greatly on each other.
I do want to point one thing out that's slightly unrelated to the game, but if you look at the player cam and look at Hyper and look how young he is, and like just look at how small he looks on that camera.
Yes, he does.
And
do
like,
you know how old Hyper is?
I do not know how old Hyper is. I believe he's in high school.
Okay.
All right.
Nice. With the forward air.
Or I said high school. I don't believe he's even in high school yet is what I meant to say. Yeah. I'm not 100% sure. I know Salt 1 is only 14.
Wow. Roy is our boy, but
yeah.
I want to say it. Hyper is our boy.
He's definitely our boy right now. Yeah.
Very solid.
All
solid
right.
play coming from both of them.
So we're still seeing the Ness. I know KodyStri has a couple other characters, but he's definitely feeling a little bit threatened by Hyper right now, not bringing out any of the pockets.
Okay. I don't believe Hyper actually has like any other character that he plays as. Good,
Oh, I'd believe it, yeah. With how much he talks about Roy and making Roy top 20, I would be very surprised to see him as anyone other than Roy.
A debate in and of its own, but
Yeah. Well, I can see one other character, and that would only be as a joke. Bowser Jr. as Roy.
yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. All right. So, I mean,
And that I want to say it. That up air from Roy is actually really good for getting out of strings.
Is it?
Because it's his fastest aerial to come out. It might have a lot of actual lag, like the move lasts for a really long time. But for getting out of strings, it's really, really useful. It looked like he wanted to ground that up B actually to get the most out of it. But going for the half air is.
Oh, trying to catch their approach, and the bowler back throw, not going to take it.
Okay, this is dangerous.
All right, KodyStri has stage control, catches him with the tail. Doesn't quite get the kill, though.
Trying to read that roll, read the tech. Okay, very nice. KodyStri going for the mix-up over there, recovering back to the platform. That's very smart to do against Roy. Get away from him.
Now, I know he has his up B, but it's really scary. Okay, yeah.
Drifts out.
So trying to go for a little bit of the mix-up. He knew Hyper was waiting to go out there and counter.
Is that gonna? Okay.
Yeah.
It's that good.
Yeah. I actually think that may have been the up throw because he went way more up than he did to the side.
Oh.
I'm not 100% sure, though.
I don't play Ness, man.
Yeah. All right. So, again, we're pretty much back to even. KodyStri not out of this yet. He has been playing from behind most of the game, or most of the match, really. So if he can take this one, he definitely deserves it.
Okay. I like that he waited that out.
Yeah. I also like what KodyStri did. He's like, all right, I didn't hit you with it, so I'm going to hit myself with it and just get out of there so I don't get punished. Very solid option. And the back airs. And he caught him with the tail. Yeah.
That's going to take it.
All right. And we're going to game 5.
Last
all
match
right.
right here.
KodyStri with his little just sigh of victory. He's like, all right, I'm relieved. I've got 2 games with the Ness. I feel like I can do this. I just have to play well.
Yep.
Also, I really like to see the smile on his face.
I mean, he looks serious when he's playing. Both of them do. We're town and city now. I want to say this is more advantageous for Roy than Ness because of the just because of the sheer amount of like platforms that'll come in and out.
Yeah.
I mean, whenever there's platforms, any sword character is.
Now, I'm actually mildly surprised we didn't see Cody switch to the Lucas because Lucas likes to kill off top a lot, and Roy is pretty solid combo bait. But I guess he's like, all right, I got my 2 games with Ness. I really should stick with the Ness. And
75. Okay, very nice.
so things not really working out too much in his favor right now. Now, this was Hyper's counter pick, and you said you like platforms for mobility, but I feel about maybe not half the time, but a third of the time that this is just another FD.
I guess you can look at it like that, yeah, but it's just that Roy can okay.
Oh, very unfortunate that he caught him with the head of it. Yeah, because that tail definitely would have killed. And that's how we've seen him clutch out the game last couple times.
Okay.
Okay, I do
he
like
capitalized
that.
on
That
it.
one
He
was cute.
capitalized on it.
Yeah. But I feel like he's making himself work a little bit harder than he has to.
I like how Hyper here is like he's aiming a lot with the sour spot, but you can tell it's like it's intentional, you know. That's always really scary when I see Ness putting out those forward airs, man.
Yeah, those forward airs are great.
They're serious. They can put that damage on real quick. Okay, that's gonna take it.
All right, so KodyStri a little bit ahead, but this is still Roy and Hyper, and we've seen him in control most of the game, so it's not outlandish to think that he can close this out pretty fast. But KodyStri staying pretty aggressive, not letting him get anything going.
Okay. Looked like I thought he was actually going to go for a
Now-
smash read on that platform.
I know that platform was still going to be there for a while, but I would have really liked to see 1 or 2 pummels into the back throw and try and time out the platform. It would have been super janky, but boy, would I have loved it.
Okay. That didn't feel safe.
For which one of them? Because that was a really scary exchange.
Okay.
Oh, I am mildly surprised we didn't see a forward smash out of the PK Thunder, or not PK Thunder, PK Fire. Like, we saw the jab. I think he was trying to reset for another PK Fire, walk him close to the ledge, get a little bit more percent. But I feel like... Oh, yes!
Okay.
Yeah.
KodyStri getting
Yeah, he's
really
definitely
hyped.
feeling the pressure.
Calling out
All right.
fatality.
Definitely calling out fatality
Calling him
now.
out right here,
All
right
right.
now.
So, you guys won't see this until the YouTube videos go up. But if you want to see KodyStri possibly play fatality, pop over to 645.